G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing? Mate, I have timed these last few videos fantastically because it was always somehow at sundown. And it's made for some nice content, although that being said, the first one I posted, which was a few days ago now, was absolutely gorgeous. And on that note, I'm still dying for this godforsaken cough. It's getting old, man. It's getting old. But if you're living in Melbourne lately, I tell you what, you've been experiencing some fantastic weather events. You know, high winds and storms galore. Oh yes, give me more, baby. It has been horrible weather lately. In fact, going through some of these roads, you might end up seeing some of the trees, branches still down and everything from the winds we had the other day. It was horrible. A few power outages. Apparently some people are still out. I'm surprised this tree up here is still standing. Those gummies like to fall down. So we were having category 3 hurricane winds across the bay or something. There you go, here's all the branches. Now, I know if you're living in some other countries, like some Asian ones or even some American states, category 3 winds, it's like, oh yeah, it's a standard day at the office, mate. But for Melbourne, that's outrageous. We don't get fast wind here often, dude. So I'll give it that. It's certainly out of character, that's for sure. But we're in that nice, lovely false winter right now, where false spring, where it was nice and sunny, and now it's abysmal. Like today, it was horrible looking, and at the moment it's lovely and blue skies. But that wind, she stings. It's like cuts through like a knife, dude. It's horrible, that wind at the moment. So we're loving life with the cold weather right now. So let me know if you're riding around Melbourne. Are you dancing in the weather? I have been still out and about because it's only wind, and you do notice the wind sort of when you're stopped like this. That's when you sort of feel the thing getting pushed around. But if you're on a Rebel or a naked bike, you don't feel it as much as you would, say, on a sports bike, because, well, the sports bike, a big fairing, big sail, mate, catches all the wind on the lateral wind. But if you got yourself a big heavy cruiser as well, God, nothing's putting you down, mate. That's for sure. But yeah, so how did we ride in storms? You guys ride in storms often? So if you don't ride in storms often, there's a few things to take into account. Remember this. Storms are just like riding like usual, just take it a little bit easier, you know? Because at the end of the day, the riding don't change too much, realistically. So all you really need to do is just keep focusing like normal. Don't panic. It's a storm, for God's sakes, not an accident. So you might feel a big gust of wind push you from one end of the lane to the other. That's fine. Just learn how to combat it. And if you realize, sometimes it hits you without you realizing it, which is okay. Don't worry about it. Same scenario. Just don't panic. Just send it in. And remember, if you are struggling, like anything with motorbikes, powering out of it is the way to get away safely. So if you're struggling, power out. That's the way to move. And honestly, you'll find once you start doing that, things get a lot more easier in storms. Now, obviously, if it's pissing down with rain and stormy, just take it easier. Don't send it around bends, especially with the wind. You don't want to just lose it. Visibility starts to suffer, that's for sure. Dude, I tell you what, if you're riding in some of the rain we've had the past few days, God have mercy on you. You ain't going to be seeing much of anything, especially if you're on the freeway, because the way that the weather has been, visibility was at an all-time low, that's for sure. So I was riding down the freeway, like I said the other day, and that was pissing down and it was hard to see. Now I can imagine if you're riding in, was it on Monday morning, Sunday night, the winds outrageous, and then it rained. It was raining horizontally, boy and girl. It was horrible. But we had some piss down weather the other day. If you're in the Discord, this is what about the time I bought that lovely offset smoker stuff. I was at Bunnings with my brother, right? And it had rained so heavily that the roads were flooding. Like, it was horrendous. I need to go down that road one day. I've never been down there. If I can clip the video, because I took one as we rode through it, it was absolutely shite how bad the flooding was, dude. There's a guy in the back there. I didn't know there was a seat back there, but there must be 2 seats in the back seat of that car. Yeah, so it was flooding, especially down, it was just down the road over that way, actually. So luckily we were with my brother in his 4-wheel drive, because God have mercy if you were trying to do that sort of commute in a regular car, dude, because it was horrible. I mean, the water was flooded up and over the nature strips, dude. It was ridiculous. I'll pull up a clip.
High now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's high as fuck.
She's a little bit flooded, mate.
So there you go, that was a clip of that thing. And to make matters worse, I don't know if you guys realise this, but the moment there's any sort of spot of rain, people's ability to drive just goes out the window. It's absolutely horrible how crap the average driver is. So you can imagine a big spout of rain. A lot of things went wrong. In fact, we were taking a corner near the Hungry Jack's down the road, and of course someone went a bit funky around the bend and crashed into the fire hydrant. Because of course, you know, during a storm, the one thing you want more of is water, of course. So he was just helping us flood the road some more, dude. Here's another clip of that one. It tells you, it's quite interesting how little effort it takes to make people's innate ability to operate just go out the window. And the more you're on the road, the more you realise just how like fragile the ecosystem is. If the big cough taught us anything, that people can't drive very well after 2 years of being inside. Well, it depends which country you're in. Melbourne, we were in prison for 2 years. Because of course, and what did we get in compensation for that? Nothing, buddy. Nothing but, you know, heartbreak and misery. Oh, we can sneak in here. She may not be powerful or have much talk, but she do fit in very nicely when she needs to, this Rebel 500. I love her. And the only thing we can do is upgrade and get something with malt salt, baby. Funny this, I was watching a video of this guy, I was a chase on two wheels doing a Harley review thing, and I was like, damn, they do sound oh so nice, but Harley's gone very, very woke recently, which is a damn shame for the average Harley guy, that is. You don't want those brothers being seen in rainbows, they'll get very upset. Spaghetti, the gang boys. But good thing I like Indians, because that doesn't bother me as much. But yeah, dude, I was looking at some of the videos of those, and I was like, I do like cruisers still, I don't care. They're grouse bikes, they got torque, they got noise, they ain't got much horsepower, but they sound sexy, and they look sexy, and they just, But I still think the naked bike must be the move. Well, I just need the money. If any of my subscribers or viewers are secretly loaded with millions and millions of dollars and would love to, purchase me a lovely gift, well, I would be more than happy to give you a firm handshake for an R1. It is very, very funny, but I am joking, unless you're not joking in that case. What is this traffic conditions? I am going to turn left here because God knows I hate going through all of that. Yes, peak hour traffic in this bloody shit. Tell you what, dude, I'm loving it. All this right now. Finally some good weather, the birds are chirping, the channel's doing nice and spice. And everyone in the Discord seems to be rather happy, so I'm kind of enjoying the little thing we've got. I say this a lot now, I feel like, but it will never not be impressive to me that we've got a community now of people that are just vibing in the Discord. So, that is exactly what I love to see. Whew. But ladies and gentlemen, when I get back on this road, I think I have something very important to tell you all. Ladies and gents, I probably should have said this at the start of the video, but I'd be like that, so I'll probably mention it to the next video as well. But I have a quick question. If I was to release some L merchandise, is any of the kids interested? Because there's a potential I can make some small collaboration hoodies and potential some neck gaiters or something, you know, just something small and minimal for the time being. I'm not one of them big boy channels that needs a million pieces of outfits, so just something small to get, you know, the OGs interested, you know. So if you're interested in some merchandise, so like a hoodie or a neck thing, let me know down below or in the Discord. I'll be more than happy to look into something along those lines in the potential future. Obviously, the bigger the channel gets, it's going to become an of course moment, but for the time being, it'll be more of the a present for the OG subscribers, you know what I mean? Maybe like hit them with the OG collection. So if you're interested, let me know, and then I'll see what can be done about it. But besides that, that is all I have time for today, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you've enjoyed the video and have been enjoying the videos lately. I have an idea of making to improve the pure sounds of the microphone placement, but it all comes in time. But without further ado, take it easy, keep it cheesy, ride safe, be well, and have a good day. Peace, bye!